Hi everyone, it's Christy. I want to show you, and do you enjoy Bible tip-ins? Do you like to have things that you can glue or washi tape into your Bible? Um, just extra flaps that maybe have a picture on one side and note space on the other side. I have just the thing for you. I want to give you access to a free daily Bible tip-in, and we do one chapter a day, and there's some brief study notes, and then a Bible tip-in, and then you can just cut this out and use it as your Bible tip-in, or you can fold this, if your Bible's large enough, you can fold this and just use the whole thing in your tip-in so that you have the notes in there with it. This Bible is too small for that. The printer paper is too large for this particular Bible. So I say that because I have other Bibles that are large enough that I would be able to do that if I wanted to. Anyway, this is we're currently going through the book of Job, and I wanted to start with Job chapter 1 just to give you a few ideas of what it's like. So the Bible tip-in is a picture, in this case, of heaven. The verse is Job 1:6. One day the members of the heavenly court came to present themselves before the Lord, and the accuser Satan came with them. And so then we covered three things. We have key phrases to highlight, notes to write in the margin, and cross-references. Usually just one, sometimes two cross-references. And so for this, this is for people who maybe are, if you're struggling to know how to get into the Bible and what to start marking up, this gives you some ideas of where to start. So here are some suggested phrases that you might want to highlight or underline, or however you choose to mark up your Bible. So the one would be the key verse, Job 1:21. He said, "I came naked from my mother's womb, and I will be naked when I leave. The Lord gave me what I had, and the Lord has taken it away. Praise the name of the Lord." So if you did nothing else, you might want to just highlight that verse, because it's the key verse of the chapter. Then in Job 1:7, Satan answered the Lord, "I have been patrolling the earth, watching everything that's going on." That's another good phrase you might want to highlight. Job 1:11. This is Satan talking, "Take away everything he has, and he will surely curse you to your face." Job 1:12 was longer, so I just said highlight that entire verse. Job 1:22, "In all of this, Job did not sin by blaming God." So those are just some quick 5 or 6 things that you might want to highlight in your Bible and mark up. So if you're new to learning the Bible and you're not sure what to mark up, this is just some suggestions. Of course, there's plenty other stuff you can mark up, but I just want to keep it simple for you. Then, if you're new to annotating in your Bible, this gives you some ideas of things you might want to write in the margins or on the back of your tip-in, wherever you want to make some notes in your Bible. So in reference to this idea, the devil says, if you take away everything he has, he will surely curse you to your face. The devil believes men don't love God, they need him. He's out to prove each man is for himself, self-love, self-interest, God bless me, etc. The devil has been watching everything that's going on, and this is his conclusion. So the application here is, do I love God, or do I love what he does for me? If God took away everything he has given me, would I still love him? Okay, then Job 1:12, God is sovereign over Satan. Job 1:14, 16, 17, and 18. Note the bad news delivered by each of the 4 messengers, and I give you the exact verses of where to find that information. So you can either underline it or make notes in the margin. Job 1:22, note Job's response to all of this bad news he received. And then for the cross-reference, I put 1 Peter 5:8. Stay alert, watch out for your great enemy, the devil. He prowls around like a roaring lion, looking for someone to devour. All right, so that's Job 1. Let's go do Job 2. I have a little bit of time here still. Job 2, the tip-in is Job 2:10. But Job replied, "You talk like a foolish woman." He's talking to his wife. she told him to curse God and die because of his affliction. Job replied, "You talk like a foolish woman. Should we accept only good things from the hand of God and never anything bad?" So in all this, Job said nothing wrong. That's an important verse, I think, because there's so many people, so many Christians today who believe that only good things come from God and nothing bad ever comes from God. And this is saying we should accept both good and bad from the hand of God. Okay, keep moving. So the key verse was the one from the graphic. So you might want to highlight that in your Bible, if nothing else. And then Job 2:2, you might want to underline, Satan answered the Lord, "I have been patrolling the earth, watching everything that's going on." Job 2, verses 4-5, "A man will give up everything he has to save his life, but reach out and take away his health, and he will surely curse you to your face." Job 2:6, "All right, do with him as you please," the Lord said to Satan, "but spare his life." Job 2:9, "His wife said to him, 'Curse God and die.'" And Job 2:13, I just said highlight all because it was, I'm trying to keep it to just this one half page. So sometimes if there's a longer verse, I don't type out the whole thing for you because space is limited right here. Okay, notes to write in the margin. Job 2:3 is a reference to Job's integrity. Job 2, verses 6-7, I wrote in the margin, limited power. Satan's power is limited by God. Job 2, 9-10, Job's wife test. The test where his wife said, "Curse God and die." That was a test from God. Whoops, I bumped the camera there. Job 2:11-13, describe or list the reactions of Job's friends when they first see him. So you'll want to read those verses and make some notes on that. And for the cross-reference, I put Revelation 12:10. Then I heard a loud voice shouting across the heavens, "It has come at last, salvation and power, and the kingdom of our God, and the authority of his Christ. For the accuser of our brothers and sisters has been thrown down to earth, the one who accuses them before our God day and night." And that's a reference to Satan coming to God and accusing people. So if you want to receive this kind of Bible tip-in and brief Bible study, you'll get one chapter a day like this. It comes directly to your email. There's a link in the description and in the first pinned comment, and you can start receiving the daily ones. And if you want to get caught up on the ones that I've posted already, the link that goes to the website will give you access to the previous posts. So the email has this as the text in the body, and then this is the image, and then there's also the opportunity at the bottom of the email to download this as a PDF, just like what I have here, a one-page PDF every day that you can print out and tuck in your Bible. So if that sounds good to you, join me at it's called BibleDopamine.com, and I will put the link in the comments. Hope to see you there. Bye.